Counting down to first pitch this afternoon in St. Louis. The Phillies take on the Cardinals. Next. Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this four-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining series to watch so far. Crowds, they have been very energetic, and I think we're looking at another good ball game here in the finale.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Chase Utley will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for Philadelphia, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And it's been a back-and-forth series so far, but they have been able to take 2 of the first 3. So it's going to be up to that man on the mound to see if they can get out of here winning 3 of 4.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Talk about setting a bad tone for a ball game. First batter of the game, and they can't make a routine throw to first. You better hope that's not a sign of things to come.
Marlon Byrd will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The 1-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
Now the 2-0 home. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just one away.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, a very important at-bat there. And not just to take a 1-0 lead, but to do it in the first inning against a pitcher like this. And that'll give them confidence that they can handle this guy.
Ryan Howard will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Peralta for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Philadelphia's on top, 1-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Kyle Kendrick. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And with the loss yesterday, that means they dropped 2 of the first 3 in this series. So if form holds, they're due to come back and win this one, and they'll end up splitting the series.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up again.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. John Jay will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. Grounded foul. Here comes a 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
You can do it.
2-2. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Full count pitch on its way. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Maury Rowland leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Phillies, center fielder, Maury Rowland.
First pitch coming. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And now a pitch on the way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Will Nieves will get his first opportunity now. First pitch on the way. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And the pitch. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Shallow center. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's Cody Ashe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here it comes. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Mark McGuire will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
McGuire.
First pitch to him.
Here we go. Yeah.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Oh, yeah, that's the pitch right there. If he keeps that sinker to the outside part of the plate, he's going to do just fine. If that thing flattens out just a little bit, or if he gets it towards the middle of the plate, it's going to be a long game.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now the 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He'll try again. 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, this is a ground ball pitcher, but what happens when you get a lot of ground balls? Well, occasionally they're going to find a hole out there for base hits. So now you've got the leadoff hitter aboard, and this is in a position where they may be thinking about running.
Kevin Black will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch coming. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start this one at 269. Still without a home run and a dozen RBIs. None out, runners at first and second. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
The 0-2 to Molina. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit because he's looking a little hot out there.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
So right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Here comes the 1-0.
Come on.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Big pitch here, 1-2. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Oh, this is in the air to left center field and deep. Can they run this one down? I don't think so. It's going to land beyond him for extra bases. 2-run score. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double, and they've turned that deficit into a 2-run lead.
Big swing of the bat right there. He's right on this pitch. You see this ball get down and get to the wall, and at that point, it's off to the races. He's going to wind up driving everybody home with a 3-run double.
Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright. Swing and a bouncer out in front. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman,
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
3 runs already home here. 2-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
And this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. You may end the second with one, too.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Freddie Galvis ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Phillies, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
And here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
3 and 2, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Oh, boy. Not what you wanted to come back with when your guys just scored you 3 runs in the previous half inning. I mean, you want to at least make these guys earn their way on. Now he's going to need a ground ball.
Kyle Kendrick will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First offering on the way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. He's ready. Now the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt at strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
1-1 pitch on the way. Got it back in time there, and it's 2 and 1.
Well, sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Ready with the 2-1. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Here he comes on 2 and 2. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Nails the runner off second. Let's go, Cardinals.
1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Utley waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Jay is there. 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second probably the right call.
Marlon Byrd will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Pause, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good, and he looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Dominic Brown will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cards lead it 3-2. John Jay makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Utley. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
In now, Mark McGuire. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And this will be fouled away. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And Howard will amble over to the bag for the putout, and that ends the inning. Strong half inning there by Kyle Kendrick. His club trails, however, it's 3-2. Ryan Howard will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now here it comes. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Here's the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Into the box now, Maury Rowland, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. Will Nieves will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Let's go, Redbirds!
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One, 2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. Three up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. Kevin Black will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Kevin Black.
Here's the first offering. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. One on the way. And that misses. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Yadier Molina will try it again. He was hit by a pitch his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. 1-0 pitch now. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
2-0 count, the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Let's go, St. Louis.
Now here's the pitch.
Woo-hoo!
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
2 out, nobody on. The pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned the corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. He waits. Now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on, St. Louis.
The 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 3-2. Cody Ashe will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
third baseman, Cody Ashe.
Hot dog here.
First pitch to him. He'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Go, St. Louis.
Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Stepping in now, Kyle Kendrick. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The 2-2 coming. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 3-2. Adam Wainwright will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Adam Wainwright.
First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-1. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1.
Now batter, second baseman.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Here he comes on 3-1. Sinker misses, ball 4.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
John Jay will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Go Cardinals!
First pitch coming. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't speed up your delivery too much with a base stealer on first, or you might wind up walking this guy too.
The 2-0 on the way. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. Galvis relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play. That ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Marlon Byrd will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Dominic Brown will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Now here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 from Wainwright. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Show Track. Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. Fouled straight back. The pitch. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail 3-2. Michael Lee will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
First offering on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Mark McGuire will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1-0 on the way. Ball 2.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and it looks like that's going to be it for Kyle Kendrick. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Avi Bird will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Avi Bird.
Kevin Black will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. First pitch coming. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Utley for 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Maury Rowland will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Roland.
Come on, Cardinals.
Now the first pitch. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Will Nieves will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And that's really all you have to do when guys are swinging at everything. You know, give them that sinker and make it look like a strike, but wind up a ball. And they've been fishing at that pitch the entire ball game.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Cody Ashe will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs. And who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Johan Santana will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Johan Santana.
Freddie Galvis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Check by Santana, now the pitch. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Comes set, now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
From the belt, the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Phillies strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Yadier Molina will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2-2.
Here comes a 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. I mean, they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, well, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Ready on 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
3-1 on the way. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Matt Adams has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one.
Matt Adams.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Now the 2-0. Grounded foul off to the right side. The 2-1. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a bad hop there as it's over his head at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is a tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate, drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the stretch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Trevor Rosenthal will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Trevor Rosenthal.
David Tejada will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 2-1 home. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Chase Utley will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Lined hard to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Marlon Byrd will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And now a pitch on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 3-2. Justin DeFreitas is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Justin DeFreitas.
John Jay will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Sean Shea.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Now the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out, put that offense on their back heels.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. In there, no balls and a strike.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far, and it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Another fastball, another called strike, nothing in 2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded softly to the left side. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 3-2. Gerald Vaughn is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Gerald Vaughn.
Dominic Brown will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder, Dominic Brown.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Howard, as he's prone to do occasionally. Set down on strikes for the second out.
Well, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts to go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy because he can play.
Maury Rowland will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And a protective swing on the knuckleball that time, as this is fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and chopped towards first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Adam Wainwright. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-2. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Kyle Kendrick. He falls to 3-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.